Hello, everybody. Welcome back to New Shindoza. We're here with what game? Also, it's Wednesday.
Well, all shell has broken loose, and we are back with another Crab's Treasure on this Wednesday, as Doza has pointed out. And it's like a freaking rave. We're
really
just
is.
bopping,
this guy's
and
just like,
he's twerking right there, like crab
wow,
rave.
Yeah, he's getting
is
it
a
up
thing,
and
you know.
Down. Crab rave, we're bringing in everybody, all the sea critters,
The music's
all the
bopping. Like this is. I want to join this party.
I would be here. This place is cool.
Thank you guys for joining the Crab Rave Glob Edition, if you will. Hey Flo, Shaky Gamer, come on, Kate, Nat, Andrew, how are you all doing this wonderful Wednesday?
How are you all doing?
I don't know. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody before I said that. Now, Boxboy's here as well. How are you? How I feel knowing my knowledge is acknowledged. Right? That's how I feel. I've been saying it in our.
It may be.
I've been saying it in our daily life too. Like whenever like I learn something new, I'm like, knowledge is acknowledged. Like, and it just sounds so nerdy.
It's caught on for her, and I'm just like, okay.
Doza's waiting for me to do it like on a client call, and then they'll just be like, who, what? Like they're gonna be so confused. I haven't done it for like a work call, obviously, but around here, just with like Doza and cooking and whatever. We were actually out running errands today, and yeah, I think I used it once today of that, but I need to use it more. Anyways,
it's always
we're
relevant.
still raving.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to these. I'm about to like learn the oops.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Fry's been a member for 22 months, and he's knowledge is acknowledged.
He's knowledge.
Acknowledging and acknowledging. There's so much that went down in Discord in like the last hour for us. Like we had all day today. We were like between things like errands and everything. We were like, let's finally respond to everything that we can. And we had already started like with drafts over the weekend, so we were both working together to get everything out there. I think we did a pretty decent job, but then also like shout out to Kimon for making like a new Shindoza bracelet and posting
so
it
cute. Yeah,
in our fan
Discord.
art. Like I used to make bracelets like this when I was younger, and like it's so cute, and I don't think anyone's made a new Shindoza bracelet that shared it with us before, and my heart was just like, I cannot. Like this is so cute. And Doza, of course, as well. I mean, he wasn't a girl that made these things as a child, but it's still... Oh, there's something to say.
While I may not have made bead bracelets, I did make
the ones
with
that
my grandma these huge like
the
plastic bead.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It's not plastic. I know what you're talking about.
They're very, 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 very long.
Yes.
And then in middle school, I got really into pipe cleaners.
Yes. So there
like
are
really into it.
There are those
There's
things.
precedent.
So that's really cool. I need to make my chat bigger. It's so hard to read. Like I hadn't like done
Chat,
the full.
expand domain. What is it?
I can barely like see it.
The anime watcher. What is it?
Right. But yeah, so that happened, and then Fry's and Mario Kart's divorce court thing is still going.
Literally this dialogue. To reach the limits of your strength, you must comprehend the spiral.
Oh, I'm great at spiraling. I do it all the time.
Same, Kril, same.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
So
anyways,
relatable.
yeah. I just had to
Does
point
anyone
that out.
else resonate with that? Are you spiraling right now with what's happening in the world or in your life? So yeah, like, so Fry Mario Kart's divorce court hearings, like that's been such an entertaining thing for me lately, and for Doza, and like we're just like, what is going on with these guys, these globs, if you will. There were, I feel like I'm gonna be missing something, but it'll come to me like later. Oh, right, Fry's insanity of wanting to do a death counter for It Takes Two. That's just. There's so much to say about that, but that literally came in like, I don't know, like 10 minutes before stream, and we're just like, what's going on?
I wonder what ridiculous parameters, like probably everything.
Probably
right?
everything.
Kind of like what he did with Wonder, Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I gotta say though, It Takes Two, not only one of our favorite co-op games we played on the channel, but it's also like the most chaotic, and I think one of our best co-op games we played on the channel. And I'm not like, obviously I'm a little biased, but like what I mean is,
what is bias in this case?
Well, there were times that I was so unhinged that I would die like many times for the most ridiculous thing where you're just waiting like, when is she gonna freaking get over here? You know?
Did it ever become a point where you were just like, all right, this is gonna be like room full of monkeys make Shakespeare kind of thing, and you just kind of hope that you were gonna get across.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured. I feel that though.
And Flo, yes, we did finally see the comic you made and so many other original creations that were posted, as well as photos from like Andrew's birthday trip to the aquarium to other things. Like we emoji reacted to everything that we couldn't respond to with text, but we did respond to all of our DMs with text, and we are caught up. So if we missed yours, you know what to do. Bump it up by responding, be like, you missed this one, because
like an old school forum, literally they would say bump.
Yes,
like,
exactly. So feel free to do that. It's never our intention to leave anyone hanging. We do our best. But sometimes we do get spam messages too. So trying to filter that can like have someone's be really back down. For context, we were behind by a month of DMs. So just keep that in mind. Give us a little patience, but we're never trying to ignore anyone intentionally. We always love to respond back. Let's see. I'm gonna
spread the wealth here with these upgrades.
Okay, I definitely do feel sad for the trans young people in our nation today, especially with all of the things that are going on. There are so many like current events happening. The main important thing that I think applies to everything is because of so much change, as individuals, as humans, I think it's on each of us to stay informed, use your voice, because being silent is complicit as well. And this is not the time to stay quiet if you want actual positive change for you and your community and just human beings in general. I can't really speak for the rest of the world as much as I can speak for the United States politically, but there are things happening around the world that people are being impacted by because of the United States and stuff. So like, do what you can and stand up for what you believe in. It may be exhausting and like mentally taxing to stand up for quite literally everything that's happening in our world right now. But something I loved from Patriot Act, Hassan Minhaj, who used to have that show on Netflix, something that he said has always stuck with me, which is basically like, choose one or two things that is the most like important to you. While it can be really hard prioritizing different issues, and you may be an empath like me and want to be able to help everyone and everything, you got to help yourself first, and then you have to use what other energy you may have to help others, because you know it's good that way. So it's okay if you only like are advocating for certain things, because trying to advocate for everything you would be burnt out. I would be burnt out. We all would.
Right, yeah, like we're not limitless pools of energy that can just constantly give and care and give and care, but that doesn't mean that you don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's super important, so that's kind of I take with that what you will. And Andrew, I'm glad you're doing good. Went to the pool, and his computer is scheduled to arrive a week from now, which is super fun. I'm so happy for you. Huzzah for the acknowledgement of knowledge as well. And huzzah for your computer coming in. Like, once you tell us, there's going to be even more huzzahs in chat. Shakegamer said, why you turn to do errands? You should use a car. Well, okay. We did use a car. We actually...
Yeah, we rented.
Yeah, so whenever we do errands, we rent a car for like 24 hours, essentially, from our local enterprise rent-a-car service. And we basically have a full schedule of things, and we just bam, 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 go. Usually from like the afternoon on a Tuesday to an afternoon on a Wednesday, so we can be like good. And it's actually the cheapest time of the week to like get a car as well, because it's not the weekend. It's not like Monday or Friday when people are getting ready for fun stuff. So like, little pro tip for anyone that needs to rent a car, like those days are the cheapest.
Yep,
usually Tuesday to Thursday.
Oh gosh, just got a tickle in my nose.
And Fry says, I need to respond to you guys, but I don't want the response to be longer than your guys' response to my long DM. It's fine. I actually really, and Doza as well, like, I'm speaking for both of us here. Even if it is really long DMs, or like you guys send a few messages on different days until we have the time to get back to you, or even when you guys don't have the time to get back to us, I still, and we both still love that we can just have that long conversation and keep it going. It's like when you can't talk to your best friend every single day, but every once in a while you got a lot to say. So it's like, let me just dump this all here,
okay,
you know?
You're just gonna rhyme?
I didn't mean to, but I do have a mixtape.
I was hoping for a second rhyme, but it's okay. I'm still impressed by the first one.
Well, you know, for every rhyme I have, I hope I get a dime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As you know that time is money.
And money is the root of all evil.
Okay,
anyways.
That didn't go the direction we were hoping,
no,
but I was thinking the same thing. Dang it.
And Nat the Panda, yes, it is so hot here. Like when we started errands this morning, like we went early I'm talking 8 a.m. It was already 80 degrees for us, Fahrenheit. And then by the time it hit the afternoon, it was over 90. And I was like, I want to head home. Like, I'm done. But I mean, we do return it in the afternoon, so there's
straight
that.
up like an I'm tired boss.
Yeah.
How do I attack?
Let's see.
That's how I attack. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh my god, these people are trying to kill me.
So Fry did say Mario Wonder rules. Everything will count, and I'm sticking to that. So that's what he's doing for It Takes Two. Does it respond to what you said? I assume.
Oh yes. Good. I'm glad. Very exciting, and that puts a lot on yourself. But I mean, like, you like a good challenge, so.
I do.
Well, so does Fry.
And Fry's also saying so. Globby Globs, if you want to be a part of the death predictions for It Takes Two, it's a game we've already played on the channel, so if you like, it's up to you how you want to go about this, but Fry is going to be going through the streams to calculate our deaths. So if you want to have a chance to win some Glob points for that, feel free to post your guess in the Discord server in the Nushindoza channel, like he said, and he's going to keep track of it. And who knows what's going to end up happening, but based on what ends up happening, we will be awarding that winner who's the closest some Glob points as well. And we know Fry's going to keep it fair and not like tell someone like what the answer is before and all that stuff. He will share the count after the first chapter to give a baseline of how bad it might. So he'll allow changes to guesses after he reveals chapter 1's death, but he thinks guesses locked after that. That's a really great plan. We love that strategy.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Glad you have it all thought it out.
Yes, I'm excited.
What was the right word I'm looking for?
Andrew says this new ability is awesome. It opens plenary things up, metaphorically and literally. What is this? This is the
that was
spiral?
an ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, he basically taught us a new power. So you know how like we have the giant crab claw,
But this is the spiral thing we
sea
read.
urchin,
right?
Well,
I'm looking for a yes or no.
The spiral thing is a metaphor.
Right, but what is the actual power called?
I don't know.
Or the ability?
It's called
Mantis Punch Level 2. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I can only have 2 equipped. I thought I was going to be cycling through them. Okay. I upgraded all of them to level 2.
And as tradition, Boxboy, when we respond to DMs, you guys are quicker in responding sometimes than we are, so we haven't read any responses to what we responded to today. But we'll get to it.
The response to the response to the response to the response.
But that's the thing. Like, I love that the conversation can be ongoing. Like, for some of y'all, we have conversations and DMs going back 7 years or almost 7 years this July.
Good to know.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
or actually,
we got a pretty mature bunch. I mean,
I don't think we created Discord in July though. But
that
eventually,
doesn't matter.
But like whatever. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm not gonna fact check you.
I don't like to lie.
You're
anyways,
not lying.
but like by not remembering, like, anyways, you get what I mean.
Photographic, all boo-hoo.
Whatever. Anyways, I should give myself more patience and grace.
Yeah, the whatever you just gave me, give that to yourself.
You're right. You're
welcome.
So, using true. Enterprise, do you ever say make it so #1? I would love to know if you did. I don't know what that is a reference to, Shaky Gamer. Is that part of their marketing or something?
What is that all about?
Using Enterprise, do you ever say make it so #1? I feel like this is a reference to something, but I don't know what that reference is. But like once I know, maybe I can try it next time.
It sounds like something I would say at like a Whataburger, you know, like at a fast food restaurant. Make it a #1.
And Xavier, welcome and happy early birthday or happy birthday eve to you since your birthday's tomorrow. That's super exciting. Are you excited? We're excited for you. We love birthdays. And Kate saying it's actually the love of money is the root of all evil. Stay tuned for more Bible facts with Kate. Let's go.
So how big was Goliath really?
So I had a conversation with my brother this weekend through text where he actually sent me 3 different videos from YouTube for 3 different religions based on their like scriptures of like, hey, look, it's the same but different, and like the world's fighting, and like it was like, like I don't know, we have some interesting, crazy conversations. But yeah, it was
we never know what to expect. Huh?
We really don't. That is life though, and it keeps things interesting, which we like variety, so let's go.
Woo, that was close.
Boxley with the Fry, can I pay you to give you the answer? Fry said no. Let's go. We knew we could trust Fry.
Fry's integrity is unmatched.
Except for my response, which you did respond to, Speedy Nushindoza. Make it so number 1 is from Star Trek. Oh, like Star Trek
make it
Enterprise.
so.
I've never.
Okay, I hear it now.
I hear it now too, but I've actually never watched Star Trek. But
but
did.
I now know, remember-ish, kind of, sort
The
of
reference.
the reference. Yeah, I've heard it places.
Yeah, Shaky Giver's disappointed. Was like Star Trek, guys. ...
Oh,
Like,
it's not Star Wars. Sorry.
we're not Trekkies. I've never seen it, but I know
We're
references
Warsies,
to it.
right? That's the accepted term, right? Warsies.
Something like that. Though, fun fact with Star Trek, a little bit, we actually
Having
had
so
the
much fun
privilege.
already.
Stop. We actually had the privilege of working with an actress that was on Star Trek back in the day, years ago. But like with our business, like it was pretty cool. And I can't say what it is because MOUs and whatnot, but just
NDAs.
a little NDAs and MOUs for that matter. But yeah, pretty cool.
Thanks.
And for those that don't know, MOUs are Memorandum of Understanding, and NDAs are non-disclosure agreements. But it was pretty cool. Even back then, I was like, I know nothing about Star Trek, but that's cool. Like, let's keep going. And it's only broken if they find the stream, but like, I do have a feeling that someday it will be revealed who Noosh and Doza are in real life and human, or like, not real life, because this is real life, but like, I don't know. It's gonna be revealed, right? And then people may or may not, who knows, like go back to things and be like this and that and this and that. And like, I don't want any issues. So I'm gonna protect myself still.
If you have an issue, here's a tissue.
You just really want to rhyme today, huh?
Well, I like the Austin Power movies, okay? Sorry.
I don't remember if it's North Carolina or South Carolina, but I do have some cousins. It might be both, actually. I have 2 cousins in graduate schools down there, or to the east there. But hey, Doom Guy, I hope you're having fun in North Carolina. And Comfy, yo, what's up? We are back. We are so back. How are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, we try not to be gone for too long. We try.
We try, but this year's been something.
I need
every
to
year's
shell
been
a port
something.
somewhere else. Where do I need to go?
Oh. Let's see. Kate
Wait.
says, here is a Bible thing I have thought about, and it always freaks people out when I mention it. Noah and the flood. Everyone but Noah and his family died in the flood. Bodies float, so was the ark just traversing through tons of dead bodies in the water? And when the water receded, were there dead people everywhere?
Well, it's presumably earlier in human history, right? So there would be less people. Like, there's not 8 billion bodies like floating around like there would be if it happened today.
Basic evolution, if you believe in that with the I don't know.
What? I'm not talking about evolution.
I know, but what I mean is like just the amount of people back then when this would have taken place versus today.
Oh, I mean,
like the evolution of the world and like human beings.
Okay, so not gotcha.
Not like that evolution though. I could see how
population growth.
Population growth would have been better. Yes, correct. Anyways, that is an interesting theory. My first thought when I read it, like as Doza was kind of reacting to it first, was I kind of want to ask Doza's mom because she's a Catholic school teacher. Like, thoughts? Has a child asked you? Or a student asks you a question like this, like how would you respond to this as a teacher?
I do want to ask her at some point. Is like, can we do like a little, just between us, right?
Yeah.
Can we do a little memory dive of like kids say the darndest things,
but based on
but as a teacher, teacher edition.
School, yeah. That would be really fun.
Because knowing that the kids that I grew up with, like, they'd probably say some darndest things.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
And we've had some very interesting religious conversations with your mom.
Yeah.
So it would be good. We're actually, this weekend, we are hosting lunch for Doza's mom, as well as her best friend and her best friend's husband. So
it's gonna be a good time.
I don't know if we should bring this up in front of them, but maybe, I don't know.
We'll see how the conversation goes. Maybe we start with like, hey,
how you doing?
What shows you been watching? And we'll go from there.
I'm excited that we haven't hosted anyone in a while. I think since like the holidays at our place, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been it's been a while. So I'm excited. We have a whole menu planned. That was part of our errands today as well, to make sure we had everything for the menu we want to cook. It'll be good. Let's see. The bodies went in a vacuum tubes when the aliens came back to suck all the water back out of the bowl cave. I like how Mario Kart just says it matter of fact. Let's go. Boxboy says a fun Bible story like bringing up is when Jesus made 122 pigs go and drown themselves in a river. I've never heard that one before.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I know nothing about that, Boxboy.
I can't comment. I didn't study it good enough, I guess.
Timon has dragon fruit and mint in an infuser water bottle. Ooh, I love that.
That sounds great.
Taco Bell actually has this dragon fruit related drink.
Like a frozen blended drink.
But it's not at our local Taco Bell. Like we ordered Taco Bell and I was like, I want this, and then they didn't have it and they gave us a Baja Blast instead, which is fine because Doza likes Baja Blast. I don't. But like I was pretty disappointed. And then they also messed up. Well, they didn't mess it up. It just didn't look the best. Like they rushed it on my vegetarian Mexican pizza. And I'm just like, we just need to make these at home. Or like always have everything ready to go to make this at home in a way. The hard part is that we make our like beans, like our refried beans, like from scratch, like in our Instant Pot. So like if you want it and you're craving it, you have to at least cook those beans down for an hour, 60 minutes at least. More like with soaking and all that, like it'll take even more time. That's actually one of our most popular recipes on YouTube Shorts for Nushindosa Eats.
It's one of the most basic too.
It's basic too, which just makes me wonder, like, we should just put out more basic things. Like, here's the spice blend for our chicken legs. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Why not? Because like it's like, oh well, you want guaranteed good tasting chicken legs or chicken in general.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be like super complicated, I guess. But
no,
like,
not really.
We like to challenge ourselves in the kitchen, so I think that's why and get more creative than just the basics.
Put such high parameters on ourselves, and it's so paralyzing.
Now that I'm thinking about it, even like the Costco finds, those go really well too. Like people still like comment on the lobster ravioli one, like not only because of the trendy music, I guess, but because we like made our own sauce for it and put the recipe in the thing.
Yeah, I mean, turning something simple into something like a little bit more elevated, like that's really easy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I guess I get why. It's just something fun, you know, and I'm always looking to not get bored of food.
100%. Mario Kart says, we spent all day asking questions like that at school. Imagine the SC from South Park, except it was a Catholic school. Something unhinged happening every week. That was my school. Oh, from the school. Okay, there was a typo there. I was like, SC. Yeah, so I was one of those kids who loved asking why. And there were some teachers and mentors and what have you and counselors like who are okay with that. Others not so much. There's one person in my life who whenever I asked why would 100% either tell me why or do research to give me an answer that would like satiate me, and that was my mother. And I'm so freaking grateful for her for many reasons, but if I asked her why, whether it came to religion, whether it came to life or family stuff or whatever, she would get me that answer. And it was really, really cool growing up that way, and it gave me a deeper appreciation for not only her patience, her unconditional love, what have you, but also for like, she wanted to learn just as much as me.
Right.
And we've had amazing conversations because of that. So, pretty cool. I am very much the strong, independent woman I am today because of her.
Isn't that wonderful?
I think so.
I would hope so.
And I still ask why, but then I go down my own rabbit hole of things. Oh, that was the other thing we finally did. Over the weekend, we watched all the Pikmin videos you guys shared in Discord. And we went down a rabbit hole of more than what you guys shared. And it was just like, this is a great side of YouTube.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was fun.
Very quirky.
Yes. And Shaky Gamer, yes, all of our food, any content by Nushindosa on YouTube is on this Nushindosa channel. We do have an entire playlist called Nushindosa Eats, which is all of our food content, if you ever were bored and want to check it out.
It's all right there in one place.
Yeah, and all of our recipes are actually just, if we have a recipe for the video, it's in the description.
Yeah.
Which on mobile looks kind of dumb, but on a computer will look better. And that's just a YouTube thing, not us. But we are working on actually adding a Nushindosa Eats section for recipes on our website. It's been in development for a couple years. But like, we haven't had time to prioritize it as much, but one day it will work. You'll be able to change the different servings. You'll be able to see the nutritional facts. You'll be able to you know, kind of like a food blog if you've checked out other food bloggers kind of situation, but it'll be in addition to newshanddoza.com when that happens. And I think that's why it's taking so long. We even like had this idea of like, what if we just put it out like plain text for now and then add the fancy bells and whistles of everything later? But I know people are going to ask for it, and I kind of want to just like have the final product coded and put out there before, but I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on that? If you have any feedback, we'd love to hear it. Should we just put it out as basic plain text, or should we wait until all the bells and whistles, like faster, later, more complete? I don't know. Let us know.
Yeah, we would love to hear from y'all what y'all think. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to avoid this guy. I still don't think I'm ready.
Bryce is working in a church. I've got a friend who's a curate who loves theologically challenging questions, so I'll ask him for you, okay? Oh, nice. I look forward to seeing what the answer is from that friend of yours, Fry. Let's see. Doom Guy says, I like how someone told the Doom Guy in the Bible someone is called Thomas the Doubter. Interesting. I don't know who that is.
Like, is that the Thomas Aquinas guy?
The only Thomas I know is the tank engine, and that's not in the Bible.
No.
Shall Boxboy share another knowledge with explaining the story, or is it funnier just knowing that he did that? Up to you, Boxboy. You do.
That's your call.
Fry said he told demons that were harassing people to go away, and they were scared of him, so they possessed pigs and jumped off a cliff, drowning themselves in the river below. Never heard that story. That's...
Oh, frick.
That's wild to me.
Oh, damn it.
And yes, the refried beans would keep in the freezer, but, like, it hits different when it's fresh. I'm very particular, as is Doza.
Yeah, of course.
So, putting Fry into the unfryer for stealing my thunder and doing it in less detail. The water is full of microplastics here. Thanks for asking. I mean, so is the water in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a reference to the game or like a story.
You see all the little pieces that are floating? Red, green, you know, all of that stuff. Like, this water is dirty all like 6 ways to Sunday.
And Flo, water-wise, like when it comes to where we are, like our aquifer and stuff in our city is actually pretty decent. So our water is okay. Is it okay to eat the strawberry leaves? Yes, yeah. I've done it plenty of times and I'm still alive. And oh my goodness, Snuffles! It's so good to see you.
How's it going?
You've never seen this game before. Fun fact, Snuffles is the first official glob in this community that created a glob. A fan glob, if you will. And there it is, still as your profile picture. We love to see it. And we love to see you. It's been so long.
How's it going?
This game is called Another Crab's Treasure. It's from an indie group called Aggro Crab. They have a lot of games, actually. They just recently released a new one 2 days ago, or a couple of days ago, called Peak. And it's a co-op game, so we've actually been following them and like learning more, and we want to play more of them. But this is more like a Soulslike. Doza could probably explain it a lot better than me.
No, I really can. You just take it all and then just leave me with scraps.
But like, you can talk more about your opinion of the game because you're the one playing it. Your POV, Doza, is just as important as whatever I say because I beat you to it sometimes.
Okay. Well, it's good.
Your opinions are valued. You're like that kid. How was school today? It's good.
It was. That's because it was.
Yeah.
This is a great game, and it's really difficult. I'm trying to get this guy to... Ow. I'm trying to get this guy to kill himself off the ledge because another character said that he might do that.
Oh, and Doom Guy, 100%. I'm glad you recognize what I meant by independent woman, but I am an independent woman who has an amazing support system, and I'm very grateful for. And yes, everybody does need not only someone, but others in their circle, because we're all a community. We're all the human race, and like we should all be collectively working for the betterment of humans collectively, and animals and other species as well. So yeah, thanks for your comment, and I'm glad, like, you know, we have an understanding.
Oh yes. Oh yes, definitely yes. Ooh, loot. I want that.
Fry says, I was gonna share this with you in DMs, but I'm gonna do it live because it's way too exciting. Voice memories are a new collectible in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. They are in the Zelda Notes app and give fully voice-acted in-character details about areas in Hyrule when you find them. There are over 200. Doza, did you get that?
Pikmin?
No, voice memories in Zelda.
Voice memories in Zelda? Wait,
Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. They are in the Zelda Notes app and give fully voice-acted in character details about areas in Hyrule when you find them, and there are over 200.
Wow. So
Is
there's
this
like
my
there's
new-
actual content?
Is this my new Korok mission? Instead of Koroks, I get more value out of finding all of the voice memories.
You should do that.
We should do that.
I will be there with you.
It could be fun doing it as like a bonus. Well, I say bonus stream, but it could be like a one-off thing or something. I don't know. I feel like it would be super exciting to experience
That has
these.
like a
and
specific thing that like I don't know, make a thumbnail.
I want
for
it to
that.
be a stream thing because like if we
well,
react
I know,
to
yes.
it,
No, I
but we
know,
don't have the
yes.
time. Oh my gosh.
I know, yes.
It's so
Oh.
exciting.
Hmm.
There's just so much excitement happening and I can't handle it all because I don't have enough time. It's like all I want to do is play games and like relax and sleep and watch all the shows and just enjoy life, but instead I have to work.
Yeah, well, sorry. Death and taxes, death and taxes.
I'm glad you shared it here because that was very exciting, Fry, and like you've got my mind wandering already. I mean, it was already, but now even more so. How many have you found so far? I assume you've already started the journey.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, interesting, Doom Guy. Thanks for the context. The doubter thing is because Doom Guy's name is Thomas and he doesn't believe in God, and like he's talked a little bit more about that.
Oh yeah, it can be tough when you're.
I've never heard about.
You have a
Thomas the
biblical
Doubter.
name, and then you know all that.
It kind of
Kind
resonates.
of complicated. Yeah.
While it was you answering Flo's question, Box Boy, about the microplastics in the water, the fact that we're in a game with all these microplastics in the water
I mean,
was just
literally
so
all
on the
over
nose.
the floor too. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
And
that's the currency, microplastics.
Snuffles, I hope college has been going well. The fact that you're saying you've been busy with college, like wherever you are in that educational journey, yeah, like I love that you're getting your higher education. Profile
good on
picture
you.
won't ever change. Don't worry. Aw, that's super sweet of you. I assume you have a more professional email out there. We were talking about emails last week on stream, so that's why. Like, but it's super
Well,
cute.
it's like you guys don't even know who I am. I'm the Snuffles.
Honestly, the Snuffles is very important to Glob history and lore, so like maybe it could help you to or a potential job. I'm kidding, by the way, but like who knows?
I didn't know you were kidding.
Well, like it depends on the type
trusted
of. Doza got to find his favorite animal last week. That is
I did,
true.
yes. I did. It
Are you
was
helping him with
amazing.
his like question of like how's this game going? And all he said was it's
yeah, that's
fun.
kind of the vibe I got.
Yeah.
Yes, a little bit more about this game. This game is all about exploring. It's got platforming. It's got amazing combat. There's skills. There's a skill tree. There's different stats that you can level up, and the whole shell system is amazing. They all have different unique powers to each of them, and there are different ways that you can power up your character on a moment-to-moment basis. It also means you can't get too attached because any one of them can break at any given time. As you can see, I have a rubber ducky that explodes as my shell, and the blue bar above my health bar on the bottom left is how much health it has. So I'm actually really close to it breaking, which is an issue. But I can also put stuff on my fork and swing with that to make myself stronger. It's just poison swamp. Also, there's lots of poison everywhere because pollution sucks. That's just how it goes in the ocean with all this pollution that is.
The motions in the ocean.
Yeah, the story's like kind of dark.
And sometimes there's potions
Sometimes there is.
to make you stronger. Because what doesn't kill you?
Oh well,
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I was just trying to do the whole rhyming thing.
No. But there is Yakult, and you can drink that to heal yourself. So you
Yeah.
know that exists. See, and the sands between. Elden
So
Ring
we were
reference.
actually at Costco today, and there was behind us in line. I'm so glad we were ahead of them. There were like two people with two full carts, like for a summer camp or something, and they had like half of their cart filled with Yakults. I kid you not. It was so much.
It was intense.
But they also had a bunch of protein, a bunch of snack, like straight up, this is for like a summer camp or school or something that's going on. And they were talking because like they had two carts, two people, and like the girl was training like the guy or something about like, this is why we do it. This is how we do it. Had a clipboard. They looked all official and everything. It was crazy. And I was just in awe of how much they were buying compared to our like, this is just our general monthly Costco run.
Put our haul to shame.
But our haul's like basic. Like, I mean, it wasn't basic. We did get some new things to try. I'm excited.
Well, good, because it's great.
Yes.
Kate's like Doza's mom going, Doza won 3rd place in the science fair until the nice lady about your science project. Actually, I won 1st, or I won 4th. Never anything else. But yeah, sometimes that would happen, and it's just like, I don't want to talk about me being a loser. Ugh. Except when I was 1st, in which case, yeah, bring it on. Let's see.
Bring It On is also like a series of movies with like cheerleading in America.
I can't believe at one point those were like serious things, and it wasn't memed to hell and back.
It still's
Like,
meme to this day, technically.
I heard you were macking on my girl, and it's like not an ironic thing to say.
Oh man.
It's like those Disney movies where they're all like, get with the Pete, and then they like dance battle sort of in the gym, and then that's like supposed to intimidate / impress people, and I'm like, oh.
Andrew actually has a question. Whenever you find yourself at a shell next, could you please show what bosses you've beaten so far, i.e. show the combat memories tab in the next shell? No rush.
Oh yeah, sure.
So we'll try to keep that in mind. I actually saved your comment so we could like try to remember. Let's see. And the Switch 2 editions of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom are free with Nintendo Switch Online Plus. That's good. I'm excited to try that. I had no idea. This is the first we're hearing about it.
No, we knew that. We knew
I
that
didn't
part.
know it.
Yeah, no, I told you.
Or maybe...
Well,
maybe
you
I didn't
were half
remember.
asleep when I said it. So.
Well, see, that's not the best time to talk to
It
news.
was late at night, and you were like, what is this, an ad? And I'm like, well, yes and no, because how else would you know if you didn't follow all of the news? With all the news that we already follow, it's hard to remember the fun things. And I was like, so this is a thing we're already paying for. So like, I'm glad that it's here. So yeah, is it guides? Where am I going? Do I have to go to a big like? Do I have to go to one of those giant like moon snail shells? Do I have to do that? 'Cause I don't
Fox
think I
says,
see it
speaking of
here.
enjoying life, I guess you qualified for a disability pension despite holding a job in the past, achieving the dream of rich need via the government. Honestly, all of those things by the government are there for a specific purpose, and I'm glad you're getting what you need and like are qualified for. I hope things like that don't go away with the current government and other things that may happen. So get what you need. And I'm happy for you.
When the current government thinks that leveling the playing field is equivalent to free handouts, like it's...
I mean, the amount of cuts they've made even for like Veterans Affairs, like VA disability right now is insane. And I'm someone who actually volunteered at our local San Antonio VA hospital for many years, back in like high school and stuff. And it was one of those things where like, really, like these are the people that served you for your country. Like the government spends their most money on military and other things. We haven't even brought up what happened over the weekend with that, you know, celebrating the army / president's birthday, no king's protest, what have you. But like, it's just sad that like this is what they're doing. Like they're not treating humans with like giving them their basic
that
rights.
big thing
and what
that the news barely talked about. Yeah.
The news, it depends on what media you listen to. They did talk about it. They actually talked about the No Kings protest more than they actually talked about what happened in Washington, D.C., which I was pretty proud of.
Okay.
Unless it was
I'm
in
just
comparison of
never
like
impressed.
crowd size.
I guess
and
I'm
stuff.
just never impressed.
You're very, I don't know how to phrase it.
Nihilistic.
Sure. Yeah.
So here is the combat memories. These are the bosses I've beaten. Nephro, Pathfinder, Magista, the Lycanthrope, whatever the hell that is, Hykia, and Connoisseur, and Topoda, my favorite.
Do you remember all of them? Your favorite being the
Mantis
the
Shrimp.
Mantis Shrimp, yeah.
Yeah, that guy was so cool. That's literally
So,
happened at the end of Friday's stream.
With the
So
voice
hype.
memories, Fry said only the plateau ones in Breath of the Wild, but there's 6 of them in the plateau, and Zelda talks about the origins of the forest, the princess's duty to the Temple of Time, the origins of the Shrine of Resurrection, and time spent with her mother and father. That's really cool. I love that, like, even though technically there wasn't going to be any more, like, DLC for Tears of the Kingdom, this is something that feels like extra content that I don't know, like, again, fulfills me. I'm really looking forward to it.
Seems like it's gonna fill some gaps.
Yes.
because there were just so many. I mean, that was kind of Breath of the Wild's like thing, to be full of gaps.
Kate said of like Doza's mom going, Doza won 3rd place in the science fair. Tell the nice lady about your science project.
I went through all of that.
I know, but I didn't read it like for myself
said it
yet.
to you.
But I didn't read it for myself
Everyone.
yet. You're skipping ahead. I'm trying to go in order.
It was a few. It was gonna.
Yes, I'm pretty high up right now. I want to make sure. There's so
All right.
many interesting conversations right now. I don't want to miss anything.
Don't stop talking to me and talk to the good people at
Well,
home.
what about the crab?
Oh, I guess this one's important because I actually have to stop. You clocking in?
Yeah, is this the way to Flotsam Vale?
Oh, first day. Yup, right through this pipe.
Good
Good
luck.
luck, kid. Lodgings in an even worse state than usual.
Oh, okay.
All these crabs that we've met along the way in Flotsam Vale, which is the place we need to go to next for some treasure to beat the big mob boss to all of this, which is the overarching story here, so that we
Yeah.
can save everybody and get our shell back, is that they're all afraid. They're terrified. They're all terrified. They all work here, but they refuse to rise up. So we're going to see what the heck's going on.
And Snuffles, I'm glad college has been going great. If you don't mind me asking, what's your major? Because Snuffles said it's challenging, but been enjoying it very much.
Oh, no. Whoa.
The only 3 characters Fry knows of to be in the memories are Zelda, Raru, and Koga, but there could be more with the over 200 memories. I'm hoping some Sonia, because that would be awesome. And Flo, to be honest, like, we don't really look at the subscriber count too much. Like, we get the notifications through like vidIQ and YouTube, obviously, like when we're in the app sometimes, like especially for those milestone ones. But more importantly than the subscriber count, we are so grateful for the community that has actually been built here, that actually come back, talk in Discord, talk here, like the friendly globs we've met along the way. That, not necessarily even the number or the quantity, but the quality of that has far surpassed any dreams that we had when it came to being YouTubers or streamers or gamers and content creators of any kind. I think Doza 100% agrees with that.
I do, yes.
And there are people that go to Costco every 2 days to return stuff and buy stuff. That line is always insane. And it's also like right for, I don't know if every Costco looks the same, but it's right by the exit, right? The customer service thing where you do that, at where you have to walk past to like have them look at your receipt before you leave the warehouse. Though, speaking of Costco, I don't know if this is the case for outside of the United States, but in the US, if you have an executive membership, you will now be able to enter Costco at 9 a.m. for 1 hour without like a special hour for just executive memberships, whereas the gold memberships and other ones they may have to still go at 10. So Doza and I are 100% going to be taking advantage of that, because that would make our errands even faster, because we usually wait until like they're open at 10 and that's like the first thing we hit at that point. So this will be cool. And we do, even though we only go to Costco like maybe once or twice a month, usually just once, we do a lot of their other like Costco Next services online, as well as like their travel stuff, as well as their just online things. So we use it for personal and business. So the executive membership does pay for itself for us every single year.
Yes.
And it gives you 2% back. So it's not only paying for the membership every year, it gives us some more back that we can use at Costco again. That's why like it's worth it to us. So look into that for you and your family if that's something that excites you.
If we can do it with just the 2 of us.
I'm sure you can do it if you have at least like 3 people. Like if not 2, some people don't buy enough for the 2 people to justify. But yeah, who knows?
Huge.
Costco has everything that you need, honestly.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh jeez, this. Oh my god. Oh. And that soft lock would have counted, because I'm the one who jumped up over there and got stuck. I got myself stuck. But luckily I got myself unstuck.
I believe most Switch games, if not all, are compatible with Switch 2, right, Doza?
I know that
Shaky
there are
Gamer's
very
asking.
specific cases where that's not the case, but Nintendo might have a list. I'm sure somebody's put together a list. There's probably some like Polygon or, you know, Kotaku article or something like that goes into better detail than we could have.
Well, there you go.
I don't know.
I wasn't sure as why. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of them are though. So like definitely look into which games you're hoping.
Ouch.
The biggest differences in the Switch 2 edition is the 60 FPS and the lighting. Sunrise stat looks even more beautiful.
So my favorite thing is the frame rate. Very exciting, I know.
Did you get the key from the last party for the upgrade? Have we used that key for an upgrade yet, Dosa? From the Friday stream?
Oh, so I think we need 3 keys, and I think we only have 1.
There you go.
But I'll check.
Okay. Mario Kart actually went to Philly for the protests. Looted so many cinema roll dolls. I don't know what that means.
Wow, he's fast. Do I really? I don't think I have to beat this guy. I think I just run past him right now.
And nursing, Snuffles, that's awesome. I had a lot of, so I was, biology pre-med and sociology in college. So I had a lot of friends who did biology pre-med, like biology to go into nursing. So we had similar classes. And it is quite challenging. It's also a very challenging career if you become a nurse, depending on what type and there's so many different things. But that is such a rewarding career as well. Super proud of you. Good luck on this journey.
Oh, yeah. Good luck. Amazing.
Boy, oh boy. Krish, oops, dropped my banana. I sure hope some Abe doesn't swipe it from me. Well, Donkey Kong Bonanza is coming in less than a month, y'all.
I have to beat this dude.
Also, welcome back. How are you doing today? And see you later. Probably have a good night. He's probably long gone since I'm just now reaching his comment. I have to scroll really slow so it doesn't get to the end. And Kirby, hello. How are you doing today? Welcome. Heard of people returning furniture that they used for 2 years. Yes, at Costco, it's insane. It's insanity. I'm sure they're gonna change their policy eventually, or maybe not. I don't know. Costco's pretty good at sticking to tradition.
Y'all underestimated this game because it's so cute and approachable looking. I don't even think I got to pick up my stuff. That's okay. I barely had anything to lose. Oh man. We might surpass, what is it? 101 is the highest? Yeah, we're probably going to surpass that.
The highest is actually 325.
Oh, 325.
With Flo's alternate account.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's see. What can I do differently that I'm not doing right now?
At this rate, no, yeah. Let's see.
Could use my punch powers.
You are all grown up now, Snuffles. It's so cool that, you and so many of the other OG globs and people that were early in our journey in this community are at the college stage or graduate school stage or jobs and career stage or getting married and having, I don't know of any glob babies yet, per se.
Oh frick, damn.
It depends. But yeah, there's just so many different stories and people and community that's here. We have such a wide age group, so much diversity, so many countries represented, so many religions, so many, just so unique and diverse. I love that about this. It's one of my favorite things. And we all have this mutual passion for whether it's gaming or art or food or just conversation, right? People love to talk.
They sure do. I mean, that's kind of what this all is predicated on, isn't it?
Yeah. Kirby says there are some games that don't work with Switch 2 controllers. I didn't know that. We actually don't have a Switch 2 controller. Or do you mean the Pro controller, or do you mean just the regular general, the Joy-Cons that come with the Switch 2? Because I don't think we really tried it much with anything other than Mario Kart World and the games on the Switch 2 right now.
Oh my god, this guy is basically cheating.
Joy-Cons, any Labo stuff. But Labo's kind of dead though, isn't it? Technically?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I haven't seen anything new. Oh my god. Okay, just gonna focus on dodging for a little bit. While this heals me. Alright. We're still good,
That's a good question. Does Super Mario Party work? I know Mario Party Jamboree works.
Ugh.
And actually has some elements with the Joy-Cons.
Oh yeah, Ring Fit. Okay, so
Ring Fit doesn't work? Because we have one, but we haven't used it in years.
We haven't tested it yet. So yeah, I guess if you didn't have the older Joy-Cons, that could increase the number of games that you wouldn't have compatibility with. we do. And that does, the old Joy-Cons do work with the Switch too. So I'm curious if that would still like work or not with the like Ring Fit. I'm wondering about like, what about like boxing and stuff like that, you know?
I don't know. But like, thankfully, like our Nintendo Switch 1 still works. And you know, one of the things that was interesting about the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct today was that you can actually play. What was that thing like? If you have the Switch 1 or the Switch 2, or if you have the Switch 2, you can play with someone who has a Switch 1, even if they don't have the game, right? For co-op.
Yeah.
That was a really cool thing, which I don't
right.
think like people have explored as much as far as like that mechanic. Like,
Maybe.
is this the first game that they've said that about, or is there gonna be more?
I don't know.
This is the first I've heard today. You as well, right?
So if you were to summarize that.
Switch 2, playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can play with someone who has a Switch 1 for co-op, even if they don't have the game, right? That's what my understanding was from today?
So that would only be true for very specific games that have game share. I don't think any Switch 1 games featured game share as like a thing.
Okay.
Game share was more like a DS, 3DS thing from like way back in the day. So it's really interesting that like a flagship game like this is going to have something like that.
Yeah.
Given the context of like how you would play the game, I guess it makes sense.
I guess.
But I didn't even know that that kind of thing would even be possible,
Right,
because the games are
that's
so
why-
much bigger than just like little, like, oh, you get to play like Star Fox together on the little handheld.
That's why it stood out to me a lot today.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of those little things, but it was like, huh? Like, what does this mean for the future of like other games that people have? Because it kind of reminded me of like how with Steam, you use that one program, Parsec,
You could,
to like play with others.
And Steam has its own version called Steam Remote Play.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, you don't have to have the game to play with somebody.
But
as
yeah,
long as
but
the
you
game
can
has
still-
local co-op, like you can kind of
So that's what
fake
it
that.
reminded me of.
So it's not that.
Oh.
You did so, like, or at least the way that it worked in the DS, 3DS era, you would basically like connect with people or connect with one person or people around you that were locally next to you, right? And then the systems would download a light version of the game from the parent system.
Yeah.
And then you could play specific modes that would allow for that. If you all had the game, then you could play, you know, more intense modes, and you wouldn't have to do
Gotcha.
the download thing. So these big games were like Donkey Kong Bonanza is so much bigger than a little handheld game, right? So what is the download take forever? It is like, what does that look like? Is the game being streamed locally? Is that how they're getting around it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, Kirby said GameShare only listed a few games last time, so maybe it's something that they're still looking into or evolving. Like, who knows where the future of this could be, especially with the Nintendo Switch 2 and 1 and what have you.
Yeah, I mean, I remember. Go ahead.
There's also talk of Nintendo Switch, what is it called? Like the handheld one only for kiddos and stuff like that?
The Switch
The
Lite.
Lite, that. So Nintendo Switch 2 Lite is something that may potentially be coming out too.
I mean,
obviously
we're a
just
year
rumors.
or two out
Yes.
from anything like that.
Correct,
Yeah,
but
it's
like that's
possible.
something. Now that you got past Inkerton, Andrew says, I can say this. There is a way to completely bypass Inkerton on your way into. You didn't have to deal with him.
How many deaths did we chalk up to him? Like 10? Just out of nowhere?
You're at 55, yeah.
Great. Well, we started at 47, so actually much less than I thought.
Let's go 8.
Let's go. Well, I also died to this crab before the big
Wait.
one.
So yeah, so Mario Kart said I don't have It Takes Two and I'm playing it on my Switch 1. So that's because of the connectivity with like Fry, right? Because he owns the game, I believe. And
Wait, so what? Sorry. Say that again.
Mario Kart said he doesn't have It Takes Two, but he's playing it on his Switch 1. And he's been playing with Fry, so that makes me, my understanding is that Fry has it and is able to invite a friend to play it with GameShare.
Well, unless they both have the game and then they're just connecting.
No,
to
Mario
each
Kart
other.
doesn't have it.
Oh, like you
But
said
he's
he
playing
did.
it.
He said that he did.
No, he doesn't have it.
Oh, because
Fry has it.
I also think wasn't oh my god, of course it was poison. Wasn't specifically this game Oh, It Takes Two. Wasn't it one of those games where it's like you buy one and then you can like gift another?
Originally,
to a
I don't
friend?
know about that later.
I don't
It
know
could be
about-
that situation
I know
too.
that's
But
the
if
case
you
on Steam,
if
or
you
was.
gift it though, then Mario Kart would own it, and his comment says he doesn't have
Yeah, he
it.
doesn't
so
have it,
I think it's the
yeah.
game share thing. Also, I did see your comment about Let's Play Jamboree sometime. So keep in mind, mark your calendars. Everybody here, tell your friends, tell your dogs, tell everyone. Nushindoza's 7th anniversary party live stream, per tradition, is happening on July 16th, 2025. And on that day, we will be doing what we always do, or lately have been doing, which is a live stream party of a bunch of games where a bunch of community favorites and games that you guys like watching us do stuff in will be played. So there will be polls where you can like vote on things, and Jamboree will be one of them. And when it comes to games that are chosen that are playing with other Globby Globs and viewers and what have you, it would be first come, first play.
Yeah.
So that is something to keep in mind, because whatever the max for certain games are, if you're wondering how this all works, check out one of our old anniversary streams and you'll kind of see how this process goes. It's a bunch of polls, there's a bunch of questions and trivia, there's a bunch of giving away glob points. Whoa. It's just a fun time to celebrate the fact that even with less streams this year or whatever happens in each glob year, like we are still here and we're still going to keep doing this as long as we can. So it's as much as a celebration for us and a milestone as it is for all of you, because none of this would be possible without each and every single one of us here, past, present, and future.
Thanks for saying.
Of course. Thanks for playing and crushing it.
I mean, I feel important.
You are. You're the most important person to me, Doza.
Hear that? Sorry, y'all.
Caught him. GG.
We got that tier list is out. Me, Gap, everybody else.
And Kate, that's awesome. You should definitely look into see if executive membership would also have even more value for you, because at 2% cash back on like all of your purchases, or the majority of purchases from Costco, could then put more money in your pocket to spend at Costco.
Not gasoline.
And save you on groceries. Yeah, it's not gas, but like other things on the not Nintendo, on the Costco online, as well as groceries and stuff, and you know, things like period pads and all of that. Like, not only will it pay for itself, it'll give you some as well.
There you go. You're already doing what you're doing. You're just getting a little kickback.
Yeah, and if you have a whole household and you're sharing it, like, because you can have up to 2 cards per household, I believe, last I checked.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many savings.
Legal brick. Okay.
And
That's cute.
thank you for telling your dog Snuffles, you're a real one. Not exactly intentional, but no fancy tech is required, which is funny. I found out on my NG Plus file, said Andrew. That whole bypassing Inkerton thing, that's really funny. And
that's pretty cool, though.
so Mario Kart did clarify with the It Takes Two thing. He used Friend Pass. He doesn't have it gifted.
Pass.
I don't know
There
what
it
Friend
is.
Pass
There it
is. Is it the same as Game Share?
I don't know, and I don't know if it's like specific to games or if it's something that's widely available on multiple games under like a whole system or what. I feel like no. I feel like it's specific to the game.
And Krish, no worries that you can't be there for the Nushindoza anniversary party. You're going to be in one of my favorite cities of all time, and I hope you have a wonderful time exploring it. I totally don't mind that you're not coming to this. Yeah, New York's great. If you need any recommendations for things that you're hoping to do, restaurants, what have you, like, let us know. It's one of my favorite DMs that we get, or questions in Discord. You might even search New York in Discord. I think the last time we gave a bunch of restaurant recommendations was for Hyper when she was going to New York. But we have more than now. We actually recently, someone had asked us for, they're in New York for basically a day that they have, and they're going to be like in the financial district, and we mapped out a bunch of things, and they actually did almost everything we had mapped out for them, and they sent us a bunch of photos like, we did this, we did this, we did this, and I was just like, oh my gosh, my heart, like, thanks for taking our like recommendations and actually doing it and also having a wonderful time. It felt really good.
It feels different from like, you know, because it went from like a potential just like a nicety, you know, a nice gesture, to like an actual like
someone was influenced.
tangible thing.
Yes. And it got us thinking too, because it's been a long time, but like early in our journey, after we had launched our website, nushindoza.com, we actually did put some of our travel stuff on there, including like food stuff of like when we went to New Orleans, like we posted a bunch of different food places that we went to in New Orleans, because that's why we went. It was for food. So it's kind of like, you know, like, I don't know. It was just one of those things where it's like, maybe we should bring that back and like start sharing stuff on our blog more, or like other places. It's just more wanting to create, wanting to provide value. And like, we do a lot of entertainment, obviously, with the games that we play and stuff. But I like the idea that we could do more infotainment or value added. Like, you know, the conversations do have value, I think. But the more I can give, the greater it feels. Xavier, I see that you tagged us and said Nusha Dozo. I don't see any comment there. I know it's still your birthday eve, so like, how's that going?
It's like, Nusha Dozo. Yes.
Kirby's dog says arf arf. Did we know that you had a dog, Kirby? What's your dog's name?
Yeah, wait a minute.
I don't think we knew that, or maybe we did. I don't know. But that's exciting. Arf arf back, or woof woof too, and a little bit of a bark.
Right, yeah. Did I really just miss that? Aww.
Andrew says, when I say these guys, I thought, are these guys frogfish? And after looking up frogfish and seeing that it looks like these guys, the zip bag poison vomit guys, ooh, I kind of want to see what I'm gonna look it up too. What a frogfish
I'm
is.
gonked, y'all. I'm gonked. My roll is so slow.
Doza, look at frogfish.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, everyone right now, Google or use your favorite search engine to look up frogfish. You won't be disappointed. And if you are, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I mean, you just, hopefully it's not much time, but like, as Andrew, like, who loves aquariums and things like that, like, this is just wild. I've never seen this in my life. And there's so many. I wanted to see a frogfish.
Oh, frickaroni Rex. Oh my gosh. Really? No, I lost my stuff. Ah! Oh.
Oh, okay. So Kate does have executive membership. I thought the comment said basic one, but like, which I obviously executives are like bigger
basic
one, but I get the context now.
I get the concept. That is a Hades reference.
And yeah, Mario Kart's given more Costco props there, cheaper travel, medical insurance, auto insurance, so much, guys.
There we go. Yeah. We fighting back. What about insurance? Something that makes me upset.
Does Costco have a discount for someone's social security or who is disabled? I'm not sure. Definitely look into it though, because like Mario Kart said, there are so many different types of insurance. Maybe they do have a disability insurance that you could get, or you know, something else that could apply that works for you or for your family's needs.
That's a good question though.
Yeah, I'm curious too. And Flo, Doza remembers the key. He needs more parts though, right?
I need more parts.
Yes.
Yeah, I need more keys, actually. Yeah, I just straight up need more keys.
So homemade wings and salad? Let's go. I assume you mean hit or hot when the homemade wings and salad hot. Hit, hot. Either way, that's hot. Fire.
It's on fleek.
What's the flavor of the homemade wings that y'all went with? We haven't had wings in a while.
No, you're gonna make me hungry, and
we haven't eaten yet, but we'll eat.
We'll eat after stream.
Yeah.
We got about another hour left in the stream. I can't believe it's already been an hour. I'm not upset. I'm a little upset.
Time goes by very quickly around here.
Yeah, it does. I feel like I'm in a fast forward, like topsy-turvy. I've never seen this show, but it feels like a Black Mirror episode. I've never seen it though.
We did actually have some banh mi's from one of our favorite Vietnamese places today, and it was so good, like for lunch, because we were out and about with errands. It's one of those places that's family run, and they like, if they go on a family vacation, they actually just close their restaurant for like a month. Other times their schedule is just super weird, because like, well, not weird, it's pretty traditional around here for a lot of like Asian places, but they'll like be open for a couple hours and then they close and then they open again later. And so like there's a sweet spot window that you have to hit. And sometimes they're so popular, they run out of the French bread for the banh mi sandwiches, which has happened twice the last 2 times we wanted it. So today was kind of like oh my gosh, we get our banh mi's today.
It's actually happening.
So we ended up getting 3. So Doza had one, I had one, and then we're saving one for dinner after that we can split. So that is our dinner later. I'm very excited.
Ah, no! Okay, I got some health coming back. Oh, that camera went weird. Hit him. Okay, all right. These guys are so chonky. Ugh.
And Flo, it was quite interesting, the derpy Mario Kart art pony thing that you did with the comic and all of that. We're not really that into My Little Pony. I was as a kid. I had one like toy that was My Little Pony. I never really watched the shows and stuff though. It was just one of those things that I had, and she's cute. And it was like a collection of toys, and it's like I didn't collect those specifically, just one. So I'm not really, and I don't think Doza has any My Little Pony related anything.
I don't, and I don't plan on it.
But I'm glad you enjoy that stuff, and that's great.
For sure.
Yeah. We used to dip chips in mayo, and for some reason we called them hot wings. I have never heard that. Is it just you, or is that like a local thing?
Chips in like only mayonnaise? What part is hot?
Well, I mean, there were 7 when they did
Maybe
this.
it was like Cheetos chips, Doritos. I could see that.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at this guy yeehawing at me.
Flo and Mario Kart were super into the 2010s version of My Little Pony because it slapped hard. See, during that time, I was in, like I don't remember watching that. I don't even remember what I watched in 2010. I feel like.
Oh, I watch reruns of Yu Yu Hakusho. That's what I did.
Well, you do that to this day, so like it doesn't matter if it's 2010, 2020, 2030.
Ever.
I bet you will be watching it when it's 2060.
Well, hopefully we get. Oh, damn it.
We get more.
Hopefully we get more of the live action one too. What am I doing? Right, I'm gonna do this.
We also called Mario Kart says they called paninis cowboy boots. Doesn't remember why. That's
a new one for me.
Yeah, that's.
I'm learning so much.
I love that you were 7 when you did this and you remember it. Like that goes hard with the memories and the nostalgia.
The nostalgia.
We were actually during Father's Day week. So for Father's Day, we went over to Doza's grandfather's place and we did a bunch of grilling and just spending time with family, talking about things and whatnot. And we were talking about the different.
Believe I smelled like smoke.
Doza helped a lot with the grilling. He actually had. Was this your first time? Actually,
this was the most responsibility I've ever been given grilling, and I'm talking like wood grill.
Yeah.
So like it's not like easy baby propane stuff.
But he also used this like carving knife situation that I've never seen before, because usually like by the time we get there, someone's already done the work of cooking it. Remember?
Yeah. It was like you plug it in, and it's basically like a chainsaw. Like a handheld chainsaw that you carve meat with. The kind of thing that you would see in a movie if like they bring out the turkey and it's like a big deal to carve that first slice.
Like for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it was like that.
It was intense. I had never seen anything like it in person. Like I've only seen it on TV. So you best believe I recorded Doza doing it. And then like he had to do all of the meat. He literally had to cut all of the meat for everybody. And that obviously took a while. But like it was fine because we were all hanging out, talking and whatnot. It was fun.
Yeehaw.
Because you're a cowboy.
Yeah, you know.
Cowboy crap go hard.
It goes so hard. Did you see what the little text says
Shotgun
for it?
shell.
No, not that, but yeah. Y'all just gonna scuttle by without saying howdy?
Oh, let's go.
It's high noon.
What was that one gunslinger game that we did with the whole Sonic cowboy bit?
Oh, y'all.
Oh, Shane's improv stuff.
If y'all haven't played Call of Juarez, Gunslinger, yeah, is it that? Because it's not the first Call of Juarez. It's like the second one. Yeah,
it's such a random game that we played.
I played like 10 minutes of the first. We're not playing that on this channel.
No.
it's antiquated. But oh my god, it was so fun. Arcadey, gamey, just like
cowboy
ridiculous
vibes.
Cowboy video game that doesn't take itself seriously at all. So much fun. So much fun. One of my most fun like shooter games that we've ever played on this channel.
We also like definitely brought out the Texan in us with the accents and the stereotypes.
Oh yeah, we sure did.
Because we're hella country. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
We're hella country.
Which is funny because I think that was also the game that like some people were like, Noosh, you're too Valley Girl like voice for like the country voice, but then like it's weird. Like I don't know. We had mixed reactions and opinions. It was fun.
You one of them Yankees?
I was
New
born
York.
in New York.
New York, so yeah, that's what I was getting at. You took a second. Didn't
I
know
did
if you
take
knew
a
the
second.
reference.
Well, because I don't really do.
You don't really do
baseball.
sports ball, so
I do,
with the points and the
Doza,
scoring.
I love sports ball. I just don't really do baseball. Just not my thing, but that's okay.
What was that shine sound? Did anyone see something on screen when that shine sound happened? Hey!
Hey, it's one of those cups.
Wait, Bebop, Cowboy Bebop. That anime we need to
shotgun
see.
shell, cowboy crab.
Cowboy Shale
Yee-claw.
Bebop.
Andrew gets credit for that.
Oh, but it's so
didn't
good.
come
I
up
would
with
have
Yee-claw.
expected that from the game. That's pretty good. I like that.
Was it in the game? I thought it was an Andrew.
I don't know. But it
Either
sounds
way,
like, it
it's
sounds
so
like
good.
extracted directly. It is so good. Aha, you arrived, fellow vagabond. The current runs thick with agony here, the float Sam of evil creatures' greed. I sense you've seen the light and come to vanquish that evil with me.
Well, you sense wrong. I'm still just here looking for the treasure.
The treasure, again with this prattle. Surely no treasure can be more valuable than the rush of adrenaline from taking blade and claw.
To be honest, I have no idea what the treasure is. But the old guy said it's really valuable, and I think it's the only thing the shrimp will accept in exchange for my shell.
Oh, that is our grand quest. We're actually not saving anybody.
No one knows what
We're
our quest is
just
anymore.
trying to get our shell back.
I don't want to fight evil with you, sorry. I just want to go back to the tide pool.
A pity. A goddamn
goddamn pity!
God damn it! What in the shell is this?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Ugh. Are there any other like super
my
useful
goodness.
ones? They said there's one for the F word. I can't remember what it is, but they've said it in game.
It's not brick.
No, I can't remember it. I'm also gonna get this.
The real
instead.
treasure is the friends we made along the way, 100%. Kate was saying, Noosh, I had my Little Pony computer game for like Windows 98. You would grow food for your pony. There was an apple tree and you would plant the rest of the food. Guess what you planted in the garden?
Apples.
Well, I took too long and there was an answer already. Pizza, lollipops, and cupcakes. They would start out green and then grow into their normal colors. That is... She even said LOL, no joke, but like that is so funny. I want to like see a clip of this. Like,
is it like... The ponies are sentient, right?
I want to like look, like see if there's a clip of
post-apocalyptic?
showing the green to like the food. Like that's so like, in a way, honestly, that's kind of cringe, but also hilarious.
Oh, shuck. That's what it is. Thank you. Yes.
And yes, happy Pride to everybody. It is Pride Month, but honestly, Pride should be celebrated every single day, not just during a month for marketing purposes.
Tell you what, if we have money left over, we'll buy the Pride bandana in the town the next time we're in there.
In this game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I had to prioritize some anything else that was going to give me like an edge because this game's getting really hard, y'all.
You know what I also realized?
Starting to get outpaced.
We're playing a game with a crab. It's another crab's treasure, and it's almost cancer season. And
right.
I'm a Cancer, and like it's only a couple days away. And I just feel like it's so fitting, like the irony, you know.
I can be Cancer too.
I don't really like saying irony as much as I like saying how cosmic this timing is.
What about that song from like I think it's the 90s, early 2000s?
Whoa.
Isn't it ironic? Right?
The whoa, is it that one?
What?
It's like the girl anthem one, right? No, that's a different one. There was a really old school song that came on while we were running errands, and it was annoying, and I never knew the name of it. Was that the irony one, or was that something else?
Well, no, the one where it's like ready.
Yeah, what's that called?
I don't know.
There was a weird name, and I was like, I never knew the name for this, and it's annoying. Anyways. And Shaky Gamer, what kind of food are you smelling that you're about to eat? Because you say you're hungry, and I can't wait to know what you're eating, and everyone else too. What are your stream snacks? What was your dinner or other meal of the day? Like, food talk is great because we're gonna eat soon too.
There's a new crab place in our city that we want to try.
We haven't looked it up yet though. I don't even remember the name. Do you?
Crab time. No. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember.
And we do have the West of Loathing and Shadows over Loathing and your notes from previously talking about those games and suggesting it to us, Andrew. So I'm glad it's consistent because apparently, speaking of fun cowboy games, you know, so that's on our list of suggestions, Doza. That would give you that cowboy vibe. I love the ducky,
gaming
by
space.
the way.
I definitely thank you.
Cowboy with duck, like, you know who would love this?
Oh yeah.
So one of our moderators and
take
like
a
OG
screenshot.
Globs, Jess, she loves cowboys and she loves ducks. I feel like this would just be like Jess would just be like, yes, this is peak.
There's no room for anything else other than peak.
We could clip this and send it to her, be like, thought of you, miss you.
Oh, that was close. Run.
Which would also love to watch y'all play Shadows too. It's more about Eldritch in the 20s, I think.
Oh hell yes.
Whenever flappers and speakeasies were a thing. That's fun. I do love, so like the Roaring 20s. I did really enjoy learning about America in the 1920s specifically. So I think that could be cool.
Oh. Oh damn.
And my favorite sport is basketball. Yes, Mario Kart. And then in our household, Doza really likes soccer. So it's kind of both that we tend to enjoy. And over the last, like, over with our relationship, like, we've watched every Super Bowl for the last 9 years together. So we're not really into football on a regular day, but
I'm a bandwagon fan, and I'm proud of it.
Doza's family is super into football, so like we do catch their conversations and keep up with it in a way, but they're like Cowboys fans, and you know the Cowboys don't do so great, but they're still America's team, so we know
But
enough
the Cowboys
to
were great in '96.
but we know enough to like talk about football, but like it's not necessarily our passion. We're kind of like, you know, because a lot of our friends and family are into it and loved ones, we want to be able to indulge in their passion as well and have, you know, good conversations. And it's sports ball, you know, and it actually can be exciting. Like Doza actually knows more about football than I do and will explain plays and things to me. They like, this is this and this is that, and I love that because we love learning.
Just because of the amount of time I spent playing NCAA 2005.
Madden.
No, not even Madden.
Oh, just college?
No, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I played Madden a little bit in college because a lot of the guys were into it, and like it was either that, FIFA, or NBA 2K. For a very long time, those were like the 3 games that would be on repeat. And it was just like, all right. I was good at NBA 2K. Sometimes I got lucky with FIFA or Madden, but I didn't know what the heck I was doing.
That's okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Ouch. Okay, we're okay. What? How did I end up here? No. What the hell was
that? It truly is time for crab. It is.
Okay.
Andrew has leftovers, half a grilled cheese and some fries. That's a really good leftover though. Like that slaps. Like it's grilled cheese is one of those things, and fries for that matter, that's so like simple, but it hits the spot.
A well done grilled cheese can honestly change the outcome of a day.
And it could heal you and fuel you at the same time.
It's great. My favorite cheeses to combine are extra sharp cheddar and Gruyere.
I think the last time we had a grilled cheese on a Nushin Doza short was it was accompanied with some tomato soup actually earlier this year.
Homemade, all homemade.
So all homemade bread that was baked by Doza's sister and given to us, and it was just so good. Perfect.
It was chef's kiss, but like not in the overused way. I mean, like actually for true.
And Kate got the song "Ironic" by Alanis Morissette. I don't know if I'm mispronouncing that,
no, that's
but yeah,
right,
that's
right.
the song.
Yeah. Which one's the one?
Way to come in clutch, Kate.
Which one's the one where she's like, "I'm lying naked on the floor"? Which one's that one?
I don't know.
Is that the same song? It might be the same song.
Also, we love cabbage. I can't wait till you find out what you're having. Shaky here said I'm hearing noises from the kitchen, so I'm not sure. I know cabbage is a part of it. Cabbage. Andrew also mixed spicy Whataburger ketchup with mustard, black pepper, and paprika. Let's go! Elevating the already elevated superior spicy ketchup with spices. Love that for you.
To see it.
And we love to see it, yes.
There we go. I'm gonna break this. There, all right. Okay,
Wait,
this is a pretty good combo.
Flo's reading a new book, and it's a how to make a rubber ducky party disco like boss or bot or something for Minecraft. That's really cool. I hope you have fun with that.
Oh my gosh, if that take like redstone, I'll never understand redstone beyond what we did with Fry's stuff. And even then, if you tested me on that now, I would fail spectacularly.
These 20s sure are great. Let's finish off this decade strong. Oh my god, the banks. Fox boy. Was it called Crab King, says Kirby? The crab place here? The new one that you saw?
No. It's, where is it?
I don't remember. Has to be Crab City Cajun Seafood and Oyster.
Oh,
is it that?
Yeah. It had oyster in its name.
So that might be it. We drove past it today. It's very close to you. So we drove past you today, maybe. Doza, like...
Now that gives me the same vibe. It's like, how many times do you think you've seen the same bird?
Or how many times do you think we've seen Kirby out in the wild?
But that's what I was getting
Yeah,
at.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
just to clarify for people that may have not understood. And because I'm one of those people that are quite blunt in that way. Anyways, we passed by it and Doza was like, look that up. And then I sometimes get dizzy looking at my phone in cars, so I didn't look it up and I forgot the name. But now that we know the name, we'll definitely look it up and hope it's good.
Don't even say the word dizzy to me. I'll get dizzy.
Kirby said it only had 22 reviews. They're pretty new. Dang. Well, are the reviews good from what you saw?
Oh boy.
I do acknowledge the sports knowledge, Andrew.
I'm getting jumped.
Mario Kart lost $5 betting against... Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Betting against the Eagles during the Super Bowl this last time. I think we had a DM conversation about that with you. That was cool. I mean, like, not cool that you lost, but, like, talking about sports ball, you know?
What really gets intense are, like, people who bet on, like, oh, I bet this specific scenario is going to happen.
Oh, yeah, that's wild. Or, like, with March Madness, like, you have to know the entire bracket to win, like, $1 million every year kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's... The odds of that is so insane.
What the payout?
Do you still have 3 stowaway notches? Asked Krish.
Stowaway. Yeah, I need to get more. How do I get more? There was a thing. There was a way to do it.
You know, Andrew, I've never tried extra sharp cheddar with feta for like a grilled cheese combo. We will definitely keep that in mind to try someday. We almost bought feta today, but with what we're making, like we usually plan our food out a little bit of like the different things we want to make for the month or like the next 30 days kind of situation with Costco, but I did say we're gonna get some feta next time, so in July, because there's like some salad like Mediterranean salad recipes I want to try when it's even hotter in July and August. Any cheese is good. That's true. All cheeses, like I haven't met a cheese that I haven't really liked except for string cheese, and that's not really the flavor thing. It's like because of the texture for me.
What a baby.
I am a baby, and that's okay. I like what I like. And Kate got the song for you, Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. Again, I don't know about the pronunciation.
Okay, I'm gonna try and think of more in the same genre. I may or may not come up with another one by end of stream.
I missed the...
But thank you.
I missed the pun for shaky. It was any cheese is Gouda. I just said any cheese is good, and I was like, you're right. But no, it was a pun too, which is even more epic than the first part.
She just gets emotional about cheese.
I really do. I love cheese. We love Chaz.
Oh, true.
The only other game we play this year. Earthbound.
Earthbound.
Speaking of Earthbound, hey PK Gaming.
Hello,
how are
welcome.
you doing? We are playing another Crab's Treasure. All shell has broken loose, and it's been fun. It's been a great stream so far. Kind of sad that it's almost over. Well, not almost, but like 40 minutes-ish away.
That's what you meant. Yeah, stream.
We gotta keep ourselves accountable with like work-life schedule balance and everything these days. It's very important.
Get more notches and lower. Oh, I have to go to visit the kids. I think they're over here.
Ooh, can anyone in chat or us guess Foxboy's favorite flower? Let's see. Ooh, and also an update. Kirby said that's 4.5 with the 22 reviews that Crab Place has. I'm gonna give it a little more time and maybe we can go in July based on what the reviews say, or even just for us to try it out. We'll see.
I hope they serve my food in a bucket.
So Krish said lotus. Nope, not a lotus, but that is up there. Not tulips.
What about that one that lures insects into itself and then like digests them?
Mantis?
What? That's a
Wait,
not a
no,
flower.
sorry, no, like the Venus flytrap.
Like Victory Bell. No, Victory Bell.
What about the corpse flower?
Oh, corpse flower. Yeah, that one.
I don't know why we're going dark. Like, it could be something else. Like, it's not poinsettia.
Well, I don't know. Oh, I can't afford it. I'm too poor. Oh, okay. Wait, can I talk to the other one to like sell stuff?
Krish also said you get more notches in the lower level. Okay, I'm glad.
That's where I'm headed. Right, I've looked at these before. Gotta remember all of it. It's been so long.
And yes,
Ooh,
we were in the
crystal.
medical center area today, Kirby. So that checks out for the crab place.
Let's see. Oh wow, I really just went in one big circle.
Feta, the cheese that tastes better.
Why have I never heard that? Pretty funny.
Daisy. As
Pitcher
Buster said,
plants.
none of those,
Thanks,
sorry.
Andrew. None of those.
Poppy,
Oh.
sunflower, snapdragon. Carnation? Rose? Blue Bonnet said Kirby.
Whose favorite flower is a carnation?
I don't know. There's so many options, so I thought I'd go ahead and guess it. And what if it is? Don't make people feel bad.
I'm not making people feel bad. I'm just saying who? Who would possibly
Does anyone
have...
here think a
Just-
carnation is their
Is
favorite?
worth being
flower?
a favorite? Does anyone think that? I'm not judging. It just sounds like I am.
Super judging. Oh man. I keep thinking about late game, and man, am I excited to see y'all's reactions. We're excited too. I don't think late game's happening this week though, with the pace we're going at, Andrew. What do you think? I mean, you guys would know better who have
What
played this game.
percentage are we at?
It's always fun.
Yeah, I love playing that game.
With you guys, and then you guys tell us, and you know everything, nothing sometimes.
God damn it, where is this?
Just got out of work. My goodness, but there's no way. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that, PK Gaming. Hopefully you're now in a much cooler place with the air conditioning full blast. Today is actually one of those reduced air condition energy whatever days with our electricity company in our city.
Yeah, so we
And-
had it a little higher for half of the day.
Awesome.
No, it's true.
Well-
we participated in our own little way.
The fact that we were out and about, it was hotter in our place, but when we came back, we needed it
Yep,
cooler.
we were doing it for the environment.
Yeah.
You know it.
Let's see.
30,000? Bro. That's crazy.
Orchid, iris, zinnia. Is it an onion? I don't think an onion is a flower.
No, like an apple. Like before it becomes a fruit, it's a flower. Like, didn't you watch like the school bus that's magic?
Oh, marigolds are awesome. But that's not it. Let's see. Jasmine? Jasmine flowers? I love jasmine flowers. Daffodil, chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum?
Not dahlias. This is fun. We've never done a guess of flower before. Is it Lego flowers?
There we go.
Could you imagine?
It could be Lego flowers. Wouldn't that be
Getting the
fun?
map is closer to about halfway, so you don't have all the maps, so not even 50% yet.
Well, good. I mean, we've only streamed this, what, 7.5 hours now?
And Flo, chances are that we do not know the German name for flowers, or for any of these flowers.
Yeah, no, that's gonna require a Google Translate for sure.
Or a Flo Translate.
Oh yeah, care to enlighten us?
We'll acknowledge the knowledge.
List them all out in like one message. Where am I? There we go. This.
Ooh, hibiscus. Those are nice too.
How about?
Honestly, most flowers are very appealing to me.
What about tiger lilies? Has that been brought up?
Lavender. Ooh.
Right, that's not just a flavor for my mochachinos or whatever. I don't need to go up here. I want to go... Can't afford the last one yet, so we're gonna...
What about pink ladies?
What, the apple?
No, the flowers. They're like native to Texas.
Before they become an apple?
Ooh, what about the Mexican hat flowers that are also native to Texas?
Is it native to Texas? Can we start there?
Yeah, they're Texas wildflowers.
No,
I had to do
I
a
know,
project on
and
one,
s-
so I'm kind of going deep. None of those. Sorry, news. Dang.
Can't believe it. That's okay. Like, you're still intelligent, alright?
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Does that seem pretty isolated? Like, I should go here and then we can, like, come back? I think so. No, it's not. That's a whole nother branch. I'm gonna continue going this way, to the right.
Not Lego flowers. Those are based on real ones. I know they are, but still, could you imagine though? Like someone could be all edgy and be like, "My favorite flower are all the Lego flowers, but not the real versions that they're made off of or based off of." Oh, a hint would be great. Great. I like how Chris and Kirby both asked for a
Wait.
hint at the same time.
I promised. I promised. I have to go back to the city. I promised the next time that I was gonna be there, and I think I can afford it.
In the city.
California. In the city.
California.
Yeah, that one was featured in
Here we come. Does hate that show.
not as much as like Secret Life of an American Teenager. Like that show is actual trash.
Like,
if it's your favorite, like
no.
I don't judge you. It's just a question.
A lot of people like that show because of Molly Ringwald like finally reprising like her acting career in a way.
What? She's like barely
she's the
there.
Mom.
Yeah,
it's a
she's
big
the
deal.
absentee mom. Like great. Give her the least to work with. It wasn't the big return like everyone was hoping.
Oh, that's
I was
strange.
hoping
For whatever reason, the blacksmith's shop is a yellow toolbox in at least the Switch version.
Yellow? Perhaps why? Porque Q. Where am I going? Right, I'm going to the rich place. Where is that? I think it was over this way.
And sure, why not? Can we put glob points on this question? Actually, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, why not?
Let's do a cool 50 glob points for the winner, box boy. If it happens within this stream.
Watch, it's like baby's
It's
breath.
hard to remember sometimes, that's why.
Is
it baby's breath? No one's guessed it yet.
Is this it?
The yellow is a more pleasant color in my opinion. Oh, wait, right. I don't know if I read this out loud. Andrew had said, for whatever reason, the blacksmith shop is a yellow toolbox in at least the Switch version. So, like, so it's not the same in every version? That's interesting.
I don't know. I can go look. Where is it?
The blacksmith's shop.
Is it this way?
I'm sure we'll go back eventually, even if you
I need
go
to
now.
find the shell thing, so... Because I don't remember where it is. So we'll keep an eye out for it. Did that get cleared up? Probably not. I think the blacksmith's this way anyways.
What about mums? Like, are those your favorite flower? Or pansies?
Begonias. Azalea, like Azalea Town in Pokemon. That must
I don't know
be
if people have said this.
Sunflora. I'm naming Pokemon now.
Oh my goodness.
Vileplume.
There are an estimated 369,000 to 400,000 species of flowering plants in the world. I guess that is very hard when you put it that way.
How many do I need?
Kate stopped watching that show as a teen when everyone started getting pregnant. I was like, no, you can't all be pregnant. It became like a trend.
I can't believe it. It did the exact thing it was meant to not do.
I never finished it originally, but then I think like during the pandemic, when you know how a lot of new shows, new episodes and things weren't coming out, I went back and finished a lot of shows that I had started back in the day. And Secret Life of the American Teenager was one that I finished it. And Doza, obviously we were living together during the pandemic, so he got that also. Like he was there. He was playing games and probably, you know.
No, I didn't play enough games, to be honest.
So it's not that you don't play enough games, it's just that Doza gets hooked onto some of these shows and pays attention way more than me. Like, for me, it's in the background, but he gets distracted so easily. Like, here he is complaining, and I'm just like, dude, like, it ain't that serious.
No, it is serious. You don't understand. This is a good power up. I want to know, like, I even care about everything that's included, everything that is shown is a conscious decision.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're gonna put it in there, then I'm gonna pay attention to it.
That's fair.
If it ends up panning out in a stupid way, then I'm gonna feel it.
We do end up having some great like conversations about the shows, like even if they're ridiculous or dumb. Like I like to see things through for the most part.
I love it when characters are purposefully stupid to cause drama and only to cause drama. Oh, that's my favorite.
It sounds good, Kibon. We do plan on ending stream around 8 p.m. CT tonight, but if we don't see you again, we hope you have a great rest of your evening. This is truly a box boy trivia of all time. It really is. Chris had asked, what umami upgrades do you have again?
All of them. Just kidding. I'll check in a moment when I'm not getting my ass beat.
I like how you changed to the Lego stuff.
Oh, that didn't go like I was planning.
We should do a give up poll, like an Overwatch match. Oof.
Give up?
Speaking of Overwatch, there's a new season, like updates, a new character, new hero. More characters were added to Stadium, and we haven't played it yet, including Zenyatta and Junkrat, which we're most excited about.
I'm really excited for Junkrat. I cannot wait to ruin people's day.
I'm more excited for Zenyatta. And then think about the combo of Zenyatta Junkrat together. Let's go.
Oh, spam. Yes.
Do you want to check the umami thing?
And then, oh, that is
to
so
answer
chunky.
the question.
What is the? Oh yeah, the umami thing. What was the question exactly? Like
what
how
umami
much, or-
upgrades do you have again?
I'm level 2 in everything. Thank you.
And everything that we
no,
have. Oh wait, no,
the
umami's
path.
different, right?
This thing. I have this. I was saving up for this thing.
The wave breaker.
Yeah, because I want to be flying around and doing stuff. I haven't
First
got
that
this
I give
'cause it
up. Even
scares
my
me.
throw shit at the walls and see what stick strat did not work.
Y'all are gonna be so surprised.
Well, Boxboy did say he's gonna drop the answer in 5 minutes. BT dubs.
Okay, so that can't be when stream's ending, is it? Oh,
No.
There's an entire subset behind that 5-point upgrade. What do you mean I did not notice? What, this?
How rare is this flower, Boxboy? If you had to give it a rarity.
Beyond? I'm pressing right and it's not going any farther.
Like, it's not something like the Himalayan poppy instead of just a poppy being the flower, right?
Could you imagine?
You never know.
I could try. Alright, Float Sam Vale. What? Ah! Oh, that's not...
There is an entire subset behind that 5-point upgrade if you did not notice, is Krish.
Yeah, I mean...
If you get that upgrade, you can see the rest of the upgrades.
Oh, that's true. I mean, like, that's a pretty small... You're right. That's a pretty small investment to see, like, what I'm missing out on. You could be with this kind of situation.
Not rare for several reasons, but I will explain that after. I'm intrigued.
Ah! Cactus flower. Nailed it. Don't laugh at me. Ouch.
Is it a type of edible flower?
Whoa, that was crazy. I didn't even realize I was doing that. Get out of here.
Has anyone said dandelion?
Yeah.
Oh. Is it a buttercup? Oh, those are cute. Heard yellow flowers in the convo.
My little buttercup, pretty little buttercup. Fa la 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 la. What's that from? Why did I just think about that right now?
I have no idea. That was new to me.
Oh my gosh, leave me alone. What's the power on this thing? I need to test it out.
Is it chamomile?
Oh, that was fancy. Pick up.
Is it squash blossoms?
Oh,
Fried squash
yeah.
blossoms are really good if you haven't tried it.
I haven't. Thanks for asking.
Yes,
Telling.
you have.
Squash blossoms? No.
It was like a
had
garnish
squash.
at like a restaurant for a
Do
main
you think
dish.
I identified the squash blossom on that plate?
Yes, they look really pretty.
Yeah, the flowers are pretty. Like, I get it. Yeah. Tissue box cleanse. That would be useful. Okay, let's do...
You really
this.
never know what's going to happen during a new Shindoza
Whoa!
stream, and the whole flower guessing thing, like, I'm learning some flowers, like, acknowledging the knowledge.
That failed so bad.
Soccer is a really good... Yeah, we haven't... No one said that yet. Boxboy? Watch, it's that.
Oh my god.
No? Dang.
Too slow, too slow. No, what a jerk. Okay. That's fine. Guess I'll just go over here and get this one.
Is it like a flower that's like heavily in like Toho games or something? Because there's a lot of springy stuff there. Like, I don't know.
Fair question.
Trying to think of things Boxboy likes and where a flower could be represented in those things that he likes, and then like maybe connected.
I wonder how complicated the flower is, or if at all.
True and real.
What is making that noise? Okay, well, I'm gonna... I guess I'm gonna keep going. There's nothing else for me to pick up on this little island. Deadly as it was.
No honeysuckle. Surprisingly not. Dang. Kate said, I think your favorite flower is all of us. We are your treasures, your flower pals. Let's freaking go.
Go flower power. Remember when that was a thing? I don't. I wasn't alive.
Final go-arounds. Shaky Gamer says cherry blossoms.
That's a good one.
I really want to know, but like, I want someone to guess it.
Not me, but someone.
Well, I've been trying too.
Oh boy. That was pretty good. Okay, decent damage.
All these final guesses are sadly wrong. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to Google whatever your flower is because I feel like I don't know it, or if I do, or if a lot of us do, it's gonna be like, really? No one said it? I don't know. Okay, I don't know what that is. Let's see. Rafflesia? When I did that, it came up with Final Fantasy. But it is also a plant, a flower. I've never seen this before in my life.
What is it?
It's a stinking corpse lily. But didn't we say?
I said Vileplume.
That's not what this is, though.
I know, but like I was the closest.
That doesn't. Didn't someone say the stinking corpse thing or the corpse flower? Is that not the? It's not the same as the corpse flower. I guess this is a different one.
Maybe he was looking for the botanical name.
And also, like people did say lily, so it's like a specific type of lily.
Right.
But the species have enormous flowers. The buds. I feel like. Have you told us this before? Because
yeah, I think so.
Vaguely looking at it.
I feel like we looked at this earlier this year.
I feel, yeah, like looking at him, like I think I've seen this before now as I'm reflecting. When I first opened, like when I first searched, I was like, I don't remember seeing this before, but I don't know. I think I have, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I'm locked in.
The corpse flower is a Titan Arum.
Oh, see? Different.
Apparently.
Apparently. Totally different.
Unfortunately, closest doesn't get glob points, but yeah, who was the closest in your opinion, Box Boy? I would assume the corpse flower.
Besides me, of course.
Oh, sure.
After me, who was the closest?
So I was right, at least it was fiction. This isn't fictional, this is real. When I first searched it, it auto like put in Final Fantasy, but then I had to take away the FF part and like it pulls up the actual.
How is this guy alive?
Insane. Well, that was fun.
Oh my god. Thank you for sharing that.
It is an extreme parasite flower.
Fun?
They have become so dependent on their host plant that they no longer photosynthesize and appear, in fact, to have lost their chloroplast genomes entirely.
That's disgusting. That gives me the ick, but I love it.
Gross.
No, I blocked that.
There was a picture accompanying that little fun fact. But like when I said corpse flower, like that's technically like the other one. They look completely different. So I do think I was the closest. Well, like one of the closest. Not to like, you know, give myself my own accolades.
Aren't the accolades like some kind of like swamp in what is it called, Florida?
You mean like the no?
I know.
That's just no.
Kid me thought Everest was in the Everglades.
That's true. Someone did say Lily. You thought what?
The Everest was in the Everglades.
That's okay, sweetheart. Geography was never your strong point.
I was a kid. Okay, jeez.
Geography still isn't your strength,
it doesn't
and that's
matter.
okay.
I'm still cool.
I love the little umbrella.
Well, it's going away. Say goodbye. Bye.
That's true. I could award myself glob points whenever I want, and sometimes I do, but only to test things out with our globpoints.com. But I don't like cheat the system or nothing.
Well, why would you, right?
Exactly.
I mean, like,
there are strict glob point rules.
Strict, yes, of course.
I'm very disciplined, indeed.
Right, of course. It's kind of your whole thing.
Yeah, like I know the glob like bylaws aren't like published anywhere, but it's important.
Trust.
And they are referenced when needed.
Oh, I can climb on these. That's nice. Oh, just barely made it.
Foxboy said, when I hear corpse flower, I think of the Titan Orm as opposed to the... I don't even know. Raphels. I don't even know how to pronounce it properly. Sorry to anyone who guessed that. No, Foxboy, you're good. This was your thing, and like, if no one guessed what you wanted, then it doesn't work, you know?
See, I thought that was the point. Oh no, my thing's gonna die. There's something out there.
You're right. We could award everyone. We usually hold that off for special occasions, though. Like, for instance, the end of our very long Banjo-Kazooie stream, which was the longest in history for quite a long time on the channel. We did award everyone at the end glob points.
Facts.
Things like that. But if we do it too often, the novelty and the excitement of that goes away. So we don't.
Correct. All right. Ugh. How much longer do we got? 15 minutes? Okay, let's make the most of it.
Low-key, Kate, I was one of those kids that loved to mail myself things for the future. Especially after, like, a teacher did that with us once in school. So I was like, yeah, my family's gonna live here for a while. Let me just, you know, like, do one of those services where you can write yourself something and they actually physically mail it to you later. I've done that. It's fun.
Bird.
I like it. It's like writing a letter to yourself. And sometimes... Actually, I'll nowadays I don't do the mail. I was a kid when I did that, but like nowadays, if I want to write to my future self, which I do quite often actually, I write it in like a document and I put it away in like a digital file on my on our server, and then like I'll read it in the future. I put like a calendar like reminder, like this is where this document is, like the file path, and then like I'll go to it. And then like on my birthday sometimes I like to reread like the older ones because yeah, maybe I am a nerd, or I'm a proud nerd, but like these are just things I do because I'm a sentimental person and I enjoy it.
And that's okay.
It is.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
No, not at all. Proud of it.
Yeah, of course. I'm proud of you.
Basketball, we still haven't seen it. Which is the game tonight? I think there is a game tonight. No, it's tomorrow. Okay. So with the NBA playoffs, if anyone's been following it, it's Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers. It is currently Oklahoma's winning 3-2, so the entire NBA season could be over tomorrow if the Thunder win. Or what I'm hoping happens, it pushes to a 7-game NBA playoffs for where history is going to be made either way, because these two teams have never like won in the current like NBA era of basketball, if you will. So like I'm waiting for like I want a game 7 so bad, and I think that's going to be this weekend, so we'd be able to watch the entire game.
Wow, imagine that.
I believe it's on Saturday. Or no, it's on Sunday. Never mind. I was going to say, I know you have... There's something that Doza's doing gaming related this weekend that during which I will be able to like have some free time. I think. But it's actually Sunday. But either way, that's fine. I'm excited.
Well, good.
And then shortly after, whatever game ends up being the NBA Finals, we'll have the NBA Draft. And the Spurs have some pretty good picks this year, so I'm really excited to see the future of basketball.
Oh, picks as in like choices of people. Not like pictures.
What?
Yeah. Picks as in choices of people.
Like characters. Yeah, like
not pictures.
Like
not like
players.
Good pictures.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. That's what I thought of initially.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
That's okay.
Shaky Gamer's now smelling chicken too and is also hungry. So cabbage and chicken. Perhaps it's something Asian? I really like chicken and cabbage when making an Asian dish together.
Oh, jeez. The dude sniped me. Oh my god, of course I missed.
I guess we haven't said anything quotable lately, Flo. It's like, we need some new quotes soon. It's gotta stand out. Like, is it yawning? Is it breathing? Is it screaming at me? Classic.
Alright, I'm out of heals, and I feel like I have a boss battle right around the corner. +2 attack? Okay. Let's swap this for that, and there we go.
I do believe I remember the clip that you are referencing, Mario Kart, with Smug George
Costanza?
Yeah, we won the World Series. Yeah, 6 games. Hits home run. What's funny is, like, while I'm not really into baseball, like, I do like baseball-related movies. My favorite one is Angels in the Outfield, which is a Disney movie, and it's a crime that it's not on Disney Plus, even though I don't have Disney Plus anymore. It was actually on randomly on TV one of the recent times that we went over to Jose's grandpa's place. Everyone's really into it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is one of my favorite movies from, like, my childhood. And then there's also Sandlot, which is baseball related.
Sandlot's always a good one.
There's that one with Brad Pitt, right? Moneyball?
Moneyball. Yeah, famously he didn't know a lot about baseball, but he took the role anyways.
But yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah, it's one of those underdog stories.
There's also,
like, can we make this happen? And then they, you know.
Although not baseball, a softball movie I really like is A League of Their Own.
I don't think I've seen that one, have I?
We watched it together this year for the first time.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it was great.
It has like a whole well, first of all, it's based on a true story, but it has like an amazing cast.
Okay.
I need water. Like, I was
you can have some of mine.
No, I have water. I just need to drink it.
Yeah, of course.
I don't have my normal like water bottle right now, so like I need to open it. And
do you want some of mine? It's a little more normal than the one you're attempting.
I'm attempting to drink from this water bottle. It's our going out water bottle, which is supposed to be more complicated, but I'm fine. Just give me a moment. Just to talk about something.
Okay, something. Hey everybody. So, Tom Hanks, great actor, right? I really enjoy that movie Big. Pretty good. I don't know what city it takes place. I want to say New York, but it could be Chicago. I still haven't figured it out to this day, and to be honest, I'd rather have like a person-to-person interaction than just to Google it. So if anyone knows, let me know.
I believe Big and A League of Their Own came around the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like Sleepless in Seattle and others, I think they're around the same time.
When Harry Met Sally.
I feel like that's older. I've actually never seen it.
Why not? That's okay.
We haven't seen it together yet.
Oh, there's a save point right there. I feel like I was right next to a big moon shell, and now I don't know where it is. I keep an eye out. I'm clearing everything up here.
Boxboy, that was actually Flo's comment that I was reading out loud, but that's funny that that's been added.
Okay.
Though we need some new quotes here.
Well, there you go. The most iconic.
The cabbage might be for a later day kind of thing. We don't do Asian much here other than ramen. Oh, okay. So like maybe you're fermenting cabbage? Like, well, I thought of kimchi, but if you don't do Asian a lot, I wonder what you're doing with the cabbage. Though cabbage is great to prep to use later. Like you can even do like cabbage stock. It gets so much flavor to add to like soups and things later.
Apparently you can add like the Parmesan rind to soup stock. I haven't found a soup, I haven't really actively looked to be honest, but I haven't found a soup that I can think of that was like, I definitely want this to be Parmesan forward. I'll have to think on that.
Andrew was thinking of suggesting the request for quote as a quote. Nice. He also, he was looking for a specific quote and found it, and it's, "Cooking? We have no ingredients," from you, Dosa, in Epic Yarn.
When did that happen?
We didn't have any ingredients, so who knows?
Epic Yarn? Like Kirby's Epic Yarn? When were we cooking?
And
that's hilarious.
It's not like a super complicated water bottle, Kirby. It is. So, okay. If you really want the details, I don't mind. It's kind of funny. So when we're at home, Doza and I have these water bottles that have straws in them. I like a really thinner straw, but it's like a reusable one. And then Doza has one that's a little bit wider. But so I don't like drinking from Doza's bottle as much as my own because it's too much water because it's a wider like hole for the straw. Anyways, and then when we go out, we've had the trouble of having water bottles that leak because they're not good quality, right? So when we invested in the water bottles we currently have, it's a little more complicated because water has never leaked out of these. So it takes a moment to actually open and use when we're out and about on the go, and we don't want leaks, obviously, when we are traveling or running errands or what have you. So it's not like, it's just a screwing thing, and then like you open it and then you drink it, but like, I don't know. Not that complicated. Probably one of the most boring stories I've told.
But like the fact that there's any kind of
story there.
no,
Oh.
you can't finish my sandwiches.
Sometimes I can. I'm gonna eat the half of the banh mi you don't eat.
Yes, dear. No, what I'm saying is that anything that gets in the way of your default, any extra level of step, is something that you actively think about. And that in and of itself can be exhausting.
There you go. Shay Gamer said their dad likes doing cabbage with kidney beans and cornbread, which reminds me, we actually remember we asked for y'all suggestions on like easy bread options for like a barbecue and all that stuff and grilling on Friday. Well, over the weekend, we experimented with an idea that we had with cornbread. So we actually made like a spiced cornbread for Father's Day. And we took it and people really liked it.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
Oh, you're cooking slang. Like you say you were cooking when doing good, but you're doing bad and no one very good. Yeah, okay, that's hilarious. I can't believe how funny I am.
You're so funny.
Yeah, well,
you're the funniest person I know.
Well, really?
100%.
Okay, well, sure, all right.
You're like one of the few people that can always make me laugh when I need it the most.
Oh.
Or when I don't need it and it's distracting, but I still love it because you're hilarious.
Well, thank goodness. Skedaddle. Tap you in no directional input to perform a quick dash backwards. Unburdened by your shell's weight. That's really good. Man. The umami thing sounds really great. Each shell spell maybe cast once for free. Wow. And more MSG.
Krish, I don't
These are
remember
great.
specifically which restaurants you would have suggested, like off the top of my head right now. Do you remember any of the names at this moment? Was it in Discord? Was it in stream? I probably have some in my notes, potentially, but like, if you give me a name, I can let you know if we went there or not. But if it was also just over a year ago, have we gone to New York over? Yeah, we did once. No, we didn't.
23?
No, when did we last go? No, we would have... I can't even remember the last time I went to New York. That's sad. I need to go every year.
I feel like it's kind of like... It gives that feeling of like, well, we were just there, but also it's been a long time. Like, too long. But I feel like that's unique to New York, just because it's its own vibe.
Yeah.
It has its own collection of adventures to be had. It is called the Big Apple for a reason. Plenty to eat, plenty to take
Max Brenner... I want to say, I don't think we ate at the restaurant, but it's also... It's in Times Square. I want to say there's like a shop, but at the other one, I don't remember it right now off the top of my head. So probably not, but I will keep these in mind for our next trip. I probably said that last time too, because I'm wondering when the last time we went was now.
The world may never know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you could just check our flight
Well,
history.
so Krish, what's your favorite New York City restaurant? Is it these two?
Boom, crush. Let's go. Oh, not these guys again. How's he just missing me? That's kind of funny. Oh, I lost my thing. Wait, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. Perfect. All right. Cool, cool, cool. I like how I went all the way around that one middle area.
Trattoria Tricolori.
I haven't heard of it.
It's Italian. And yeah, it was... He shared it back in March 2024. I think we... Did we go in 2024? I don't remember. I had searched in Discord to see when, and we did react to it. We also, the same, or later that week, we had that Lebanese milk cake, remember?
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Flip switch. Did that do something?
You know, we haven't actually done ramen in New York yet.
No, not quite.
Like
Well,
together,
no, not at
like
all.
Doza and I. We did Chinatown and we did like a whole food tour situation, but it was more, you know, other things. Like we did have noodles and other stuff.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it. We gotta go in with like a new set of goals.
Go to the Olive Garden in Times Square. Nah, we'll stick to Olive Garden here in San Antonio.
Why is it amazing?
No, it's like busy and like probably poorly rated. I assume. I don't know.
I feel like
Kirby
if you-
said hee hee at the end, so you know it's a joke.
Well, I mean, like, why would we travel halfway across the country and it's like,
To eat
"Oh,
a
what's-
chain.
hey, what's up? Let's hit up that
Well, to eat a
Soulsborne."
chain that's like local to us too is like silly in my opinion. We like to try things that we don't have here.
Yeah, I like adventure, especially when it comes to food.
Mario Kart went to a sandwich shop on the northeast corner of Central Park and got pastrami on the butt, but I forgot what it's called.
On the Berg?
I don't know. And so we had some falafel, like, well, Doza probably had meat, but like a wrap situation from a halal cart in New York by Central Park, and Doza had a bird take like half of it, or the rest of it, really.
The rest of it, which was basically half of it.
Yeah.
I felt like I got punched by a little thing.
It's gonna be okay, sweetheart.
Yeah, but it was intense, and I didn't like it.
Also, you have a Kleenex box or a
Yeah.
tissue box or whatever the non-brand name is.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Facial tissue box.
Yeah.
Nondescript.
Nondescript. It's very it's soft and, well, I don't know. How is it not just disintegrated? You know what I mean?
The Midwater Dodge Dash is great for mobility. Says Andrew, it can help you go that little bit farther to barely make a jump.
Well, I'm glad that
And
I have it now.
Andrew also grabbed a frog the other day. I'm assuming at the aquarium.
Did it go meep?
Andrew enjoyed it, but the frog did not.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
It is kind of crazy that the tissue paper, facial tissue situation is not wet.
Oh, whoa, this guy hits hard. Why am I surprised? Yeah, we capsized this guy. Got a little extra hit in there. We're not doing too bad. Ooh, he's
I
got a
like
shield
how
bash.
Mario Kart just DM'd us more of the links to finally watch Basketball.
Oh,
It's on our
yeah.
list, I swear. Oh, have you guys seen that there's like this new show coming out on Netflix? It's like K-pop, but like also, I don't know, like I could be wrong. Let me make sure I Google this so I'm not wrong. It looks interesting. K-pop Demon Hunters. It comes out Friday. And it's like
Yo,
an
I
American
was so
animated
scared.
fantasy musical action comedy film. So it's not a show, it's a film. Has anyone like heard about it? Like, it sounds really interesting.
Powerless. What is this? Specimen so tiny that it's powerless against the ocean's currents. Perhaps it's happier that way. Taking damage regenerates a little umami. Well, my plan is to not take damage.
Did you hear what this is?
Whoa.
Because I've been meaning to tell you about
Sorry,
it.
no, I was in a boss battle.
It's okay.
I clapped it though.
You did crush it. But like,
Yeah.
I've been meaning to tell you about this off stream, so I just thought about it. On Friday, there's a movie coming out called K-pop Demon Hunters, and it's an American animated fantasy musical action comedy film.
That's a lot of boxes to check.
I feel like those are a lot of boxes that we like.
No doubt, of course.
So like, I'm excited to maybe watch that this weekend with you, if we have the time.
Right. We gotta fit it in between How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, right. I mean, it
Yeah.
is the end of stream, but we did finally watch the entirety of How to Train Your Dragon, the first one, the animated. But we can talk about that more tomorrow if y'all are interested in our thoughts.
I'm interested in my thoughts.
Or if Doza wants to have that conversation. Yes, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Because it is past 8 p.m. and we do have to find a good safe stopping point for Kril and for us in the stream tonight.
I think I can just save the game.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the trailer for the King of the Hill new series. I didn't realize that was already out. I remember the announcement was
out?
made, apparently.
Oh, we gotta watch most of the original.
I don't know about that. But yes, anyways, that is it for us, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And we're back for another week of streams. We'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, to continue Krill's little adventure here.
Yeah, isn't he cute? Oh my gosh, it's great. Save game. All right, we all saw that I did it.
Thanks for the conversations and all of the things.
More crushing and more boss battles tomorrow. We'll see y'all there.
And you can absolutely suggest it for next time. Feel free to write it in chat now, Andrew, if you'd like, but we'll probably need the reminder tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely remind us.
Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.